So we'll see how to create a folder and create a HTML file and how to upload it to the GitHub. So in my local computer, I will create a new folder called testing GitHub with source tree. So for this one, you can use the GitHub desktop. Here in my demonstration, I'm using the source tree application. So let's go inside here. So no files are there. So let's go to the GitHub. Here's my GitHub repo. So here I will create a new repository. In your GitHub profile, you have option in your right side top corner. So click this drop down and select new repository. So you will be redirected to the settings. Here you should add a unique name. So let me add test GitHub with source tree. So it's available, so make it public, or if you want you can make it private. So I'm going to keep it as public. I'm going to press create. So it will take a moment to create. Here we go. So here under your repositories, so if you go to your profile here and under your repositories you have this newly created one, test GitHub with source tree. So let me go inside, and then here you will find some important data. So let me show you. So here we have this SSH and HTTP. So we are using HTTPS. So now let's launch the source tree. So how to open source tree? You can press Windows and you can open the source tree app. So if you haven't downloaded the source tree, doesn't matter, you can go to source tree download. So it's a very lightweight software. So if you go here, you can download it for Windows. So you can download it and install. So let's go back to the business. So let me search source tree. So it's here, press enter, it's opening. And in the meantime, I need to copy the file address of this GitHub with source tree folder. So let me click here, and it has been selected. Control C to copy. So it's in the clipboard, right? So in the source tree, normally you don't see anything here. So you can press this option, new tab, and here you should press add. And working copy path, you can browse, or you can just copy paste the URL and press enter and select folder, and it will automatically pick it. And here tab and root folder, if you try to add, no, because it's not a Git repository yet. So in that case you should go to the create option, and here go to browse and paste the option here, press enter. Now select. Now you can see it says to create. So let me press create. So it will ask for the permissions. Yes, it's creating and you are inside the folder. So how to check whether you are correct inside the folder? So let me go to my folder and create a new HTML file. So let me right click, go to new, and go to text document, and I'm going to rename it as index.html, index.html, and press enter. And it's showing a warning. It doesn't matter. So let me go inside here, and alright, let me go to the source tree. Here you can see it is loading. So in any version control system, unstaged files, in the sense they are not tracking your file. So you should press stage all, and here you can add a commit. Commit means a short message displaying the file. So it is the first commit. So let me type it as first commit of my GitHub repo. So here I have my first commit. So let me press the commit button. So let me press the commit button. So it will save, right? So here it's uploading. Then so if you go to your GitHub repository, you don't see any file here. Why is that? Because the local Git files and the GitHub repo files are two different things. So if you go here, you can see the remote option is currently disabled. Remote option is currently disabled. So let me press this option and tell you how to set this option. So you don't have any remotes which have extended integration. So press the settings option. Then here you should add this SSH file. So let me go to the GitHub repo. So this one, and here you can see the HTTPS code URL. So press this copy button and come back to the source tree and go to add, and here you can add the remote URL. So paste, and here the remote name. So let me erase these parts. So here it will be test GitHub with source tree. Then I'm going to press the OK button. So when you press OK, it will set the remote GitHub URL. So now again you are showing this error message, doesn't matter. So if you go here, you can see you will be redirected to your correct GitHub repo. So now let's see how we can upload this code to your GitHub. It's easy. So here you have stage your index file. So here you have option called push. So you can press this one, and here in your GitHub repo, by default it will upload to the master branch. So press this master, and here master, you can't see any other options here, just press push. So if it is working, it will load. So you can even see the output. So it's checking for the conflicts. So far no conflicts, or it's turning green, it means it's correctly pushing. So if I press close, and here you can see under the remotes, you can see test GitHub with source tree, it's there. And if you go here and refresh this repo, you don't see this one, and you have this file here. So let's see, let's go inside here. Nothing is there. So how to add code here? So you can open your local folder. So it's my local folder, this one, and let me go to ChatGPT or any other AI tool and try to generate a simple single page HTML code. So let me go to ChatGPT, or you can use the Claude. So let me go to the Claude. So I prefer Claude. So if you go to Claude, here you can give the instructions to quickly create a single page application. So let me remove these things and tell it to create something. So let's see. So please create a single page HTML application to application for a simple to-do list. So let's see whether it's working or not. So it's working on it. I'll create a simple, likewise we'll see. So you can type manually, or you can get the code from here. So let's see what exciting things are waiting for us. It's loading. Alright, seems it's working with the body part. Now it's working with the JavaScript part. I think it's creating a whole CRUD application. Alright, so it's there. So let's copy the code. So if I go to the code section, you can copy it, copy the contents, then go back to our HTML file. So this one, right click and go to the open with. You can open it with your favorite IDE, otherwise you can use the notepad. So let me use the notepad and paste and save. Okay, let me close. Now if you go to your source tree, it will show you some things here. File status. If you go to the file status, unstaged, you have one commit in the sense one task. So let me go to stage all, and since this is the second time, so I will type something like my second commit with the to do app. So you can press the commit button, but here it says push, so those are pending uploads. So if you go to the GitHub and refresh, and here you can see one commit, but if you go inside the folder file, you can't see anything. So let me push it. So it will push to the master branch. Since we only have one branch, it's loading. And if you are right, it's already there, it's in the cloud. So if you go here and refresh, right, you have the page here, right. So let me run it and see whether it's working or not. So if I go here and double click and open, I'm going to open it in Brave browser. So it's opening. So let's check. Your to-do list is empty. Add a task to get started. So let me upload the files to GitHub and press add. Oh, it's working, right? So let me add another task. Check my YouTube channel. If I add it, it's working. So let me refresh it. Is it going to vanish? No. Let me close it and open. Go to the folder, this one, and again open. Oh, it's there. I think it's using the local storage, right? So if I press delete, if I check, it checks. Wow, it's working pretty much. Cool. So if I press delete, it's gone, right? So that's it. So if you go to the GitHub, you have two commits. So a bonus point. So let me show you how you can deploy this using GitHub pages. So let's see it. So just go to your repo and go to settings, and here you have a thing called GitHub pages. So this one, pages. Go to pages and deploy from a branch, and you can select a branch. So my branch is master. Select it and press save. So it's currently under the deployment, and you can add a custom domain. Otherwise, you can press this one, GitHub Actions, and all right. So what it says. So it's asking for this one, or you can create your own one. Right. So we'll go to this repo and come back to the settings and see whether it's working or not. Repository name, this one, branch is there. Have I pushed it? Yes. Alright, your site is live at this one. So let's go there. So if I press this one, it's going to load, and here you have my site. So let's type it's awesome and press that. It's working. So you can share this URL to anybody. So that's it. That's how you create a file and upload to GitHub using the source tree.